Hello, everyone. Hi, Sue.
Julie Humphries, how are you sitting right now? That's not very ergonomical.
Well, so the thing is, I'm working from home now, so I'm just chilling here on the couch with my head turned to the side and my shoulders forward, and my feet are actually up here on the cushiony part. They're not on the floor, and I'm just feeling real chill and relaxed here. Got my head leaning back. It's all good. I feel great.
Well, let's just wait to see how you feel at the end of the day. It's just a good job that you are a yoga teacher and you can probably help to unwind all of that unwanted bad postural tension that you are giving yourself right now.
What are you talking about? It's what all the cool kids are doing right now. Come on.
Yeah, well, you're not 23 anymore, so we don't rebound as well as we used to do. So today, folks, we're going to have a quick chat about working from home. And I am at my desk, which is covered in paper. There is paper everywhere. My house needs to be bigger just to accommodate the amount of paper and jobs that I've got going on right now. So I'm sat on my dining table. Julie is just chilling like a cool kid on the couch. Let's see how that goes for her later today. So I just want to have a quick chit chat about how we can work with what we're given. Correct? Julie Humphries.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Give me all the info.
Okay. I think we're entering week 4 now of the pandemic.
I don't even know anymore. It's like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, we've got what day it is and which way's up and all of that kind of stuff. So I know a lot of people are working from home, and I lecture people all the time as an RMT about ergonomics, and they spend millions and millions of dollars on how to set up your desk space, and we haven't got millions of dollars here, and so we have to make do with what we've got around the house. So I'm doing something wrong right now because I'm twisting my neck towards my screen. So that's a bad thing. Julie's nodding.
Bad girl, Susan.
But I'm doing that because I want to get the light from the window so that I can do this video, so you don't see quite as many wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
So, right, okay. So there's a few things that we can do with our desk space. If you are lucky enough to have a monitor and a keyboard separate, then you are onto a winning streak, because your monitor should really be more or less eye height. So you're not doing this with your neck, right? Because that's really bad. So you lift your monitor up so that it's directly in front of you, not to the side, directly in front of you, so that you can look down without having to do this all the time. Now, if you are unfortunate like myself to have a laptop, then you have to kind of play around with that a little bit. So because obviously the keyboard's attached to the laptop itself, so that's difficult to put one up high and one down low, unless you have a separate keyboard, and then you can actually put your extra keyboard into your laptop. But that doesn't work in my house because I don't like technology that much, so I haven't got one of those. So what you can do, if you are doing a lot of reading, lift your laptop up onto some books and read away with your eyes more or less at the right height. And then when you have to come back down to keyboarding in again, then you'll have to take it off and we'll have to do this. But, you know, we have to do what we can. The other thing to do is to make sure that when you are sitting straight at your desk, your chair's pulled in and your feet are flat on the floor. Now, the other issue here, and this is why they spend millions of dollars on trying to get your ergonomics right, is that your elbows should actually be 90 degrees onto the top of the table. So I'm sitting on a cushion. I'm sitting on a cushion to lift me up. I also have a cushion behind my back for lumbar support too. So my back's right in. Oh, you should see Julie. She's changing herself all around right now.
I'm listening. I hope you're all listening too. I'm being really good.
Good girl, because this stuff can be very dry, and I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible, but you know, more of the pandemic and all of that, and it's not past 3 o'clock, so I haven't had a drink of wine yet. So feet flat on the floor, your back against the back of the chair, use a little bit of a lumbar support, you're sitting up nice and straight, your elbows are 90 degrees to your desk, so you might need to put a couple of cushions underneath your bum just to lift you up a little bit so that you've got that right angle here at the elbow. Okay, have we got that? Oh, look at Julie now.
I've done it. I've got my elbows in. I've got my pillow behind my back, so I'm sitting up straight, and I even moved my screen so it's straight in front of me. So gold stars.
You got 10 out of 10 so far. So the other thing, and I love standing desks. I really do love standing desks because when we stand, it's very difficult to do this. You see what I'm doing now? Like I'm all leaning forward. So it actually engages that lower lumbar curve there when you're standing up. Your shoulders come back and down and everything's in the right position. I love standing desks. So you could, if you have the capability to have a breakfast bar or something a little bit higher, you could go and put your machinery onto that. And again, do the same kind of thing. So your elbows are 90 degrees. I tried that on my kitchen island thing this morning, and I need about 5 books underneath my screen to get it to the right height. So it's not that simple, but you got to have to play with it because, you know, this neck, cervical, shoulder pain is a pain.
It sucks. It really sucks.
And everybody says to me, oh, you know, your job, you must hurt so much at the end of the day. You know what? I don't hurt at all when I'm massaging all day long because I'm standing up and my posture's good and I use my body to do the work correctly. I'm studying at the moment. My desk is just a sea of paper. I am having neck and shoulder and back pain, just like everybody else. So we have to work with what we have. And that might be a cup of tea, because Julie's drinking tea too. Ergonomically drinking tea here.
Ergonomic tea drinking.
So every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, get up and move around. If you can, move your workstation easily enough, or have a couple of books over there to rest your laptop on and a couple of books over here to rest your laptop on. Please do that movement. Working in different locations is good. Do not work on your couch.
Did you hear that, my husband?
Laptop on your lap on the couch is no good for your neck or your back or your hips, and I cannot fix them for you right now. So I think that's it I can give you for ergonomics right now. You have to work with what you've got. There's tons and tons of studies out there, tons of diagrams, basically 90 degrees from the elbow down onto the forearms. Make sure you've got a lumbar support. Make sure both your feet are flat on the floor in front of you. If you need to put your foot on a little footrest, then that's good too. Move your locations up if you can. Get up every 20 minutes to 30 minutes and have a move around. So what else can we do, Julie?
Well, we could do some stretches, some yoga. Hello.
Oh, what a great idea. So here you go, people. Look at that. How complicated is that?
So pretty.
Very pretty. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff going on down through the neck. And I'm not going to get all excited and interested about telling you all about different muscles, because I can get very carried away with that. And I'm not going to. Julie's nodding her head. We were earlier this year and we had a pretty neat time at the Body World's place. I get very, very excited about stuff like that, but I'm going to keep it really super simple because we need to keep it simple right now. A lot of these muscles around the neck, especially this big one down through here, They and all of these here, the scalings that come down the front of the neck, they actually attach onto the rib cage or onto the scapula. So everything that we do with our neck is going to affect our shoulders. So there's quite a few things that we can do. I'm going to keep it really super simple. And then I think Julie's going to throw some interesting video footage out there for you as well a little bit later. But basically, really simple. These muscles that come all the way down the side of the neck here, they're called the scalene muscles. We can get lots of stuff trapped in here, and it will even refer down into your fingers. I'm trying not to ramble on too much here because I know people's attention spans are really short. But you see the red there on that the figure, the front and the back.
I see it.
The red there that goes all the way down into the thumb, correct? Front and back of the shoulder. That's a referral from the neck. So if you're getting tingling or pain down in through the back of the shoulder all the way down into the hands, it can actually be coming from here. And I can go on and I can bore you with lots of pictures, and I'm not going to do that. So what we're going to do is basically, a lot of these stretches kind of cross over. So let's just keep it really super simple. So ear to chest, ear to shoulder. So when you're doing these stretches, there's a few things that you need to come to think about. If it hurts or your little internal voice says, don't, then don't. So when you feel some tension in your neck like that, you want to hold it until it's passed, which is going to be about 30 seconds. And then just move your neck forward a little bit. Now you're getting into these muscles at the back part of the neck, a little bit of upper traps in through there too. And just hold it. How does it feel? Oh yeah, that feels tight. So let's just hold it there until it passes. And drop your head down a little bit more when you're ready to. Yep, I've got some more tension in there. So again, hold it until it passes. And make sure you do both sides. Oh, that side's a lot tighter because that's attached to my right shoulder. So again, ear to shoulder. Just wait for that stretch to pass. Minimum of 30 seconds. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Stop. Bring your head down a little bit further forward. God, my face looks really interesting at this angle. Again, 30 seconds. You see where we're going with this. So just feel your way around your neck. Getting into some of the scalenes, some of the upper traps too. Then bring your head right forward. And then if you want, you can just place your hands very gently on the top of your head. I can feel that all the way down into the middle of my back.
Me too.
So, yeah, so this is the upper traps, the top parts of the upper traps, but it actually goes all the way down to the lower traps, which doesn't finish till the middle of your back. So it's one great big massive huge muscle. So wait for that to pass. The same applies here. If it doesn't feel right, then you stop doing it. Now, the last stretch that I'm going to show you, and there's lots, we could go on for a really long time. I want you to hold the chair. So you can do this while you're actually sitting at your workstation. Hold the chair. So now my shoulder is stuck in one position. It can't be pulled up when I move my neck, because this muscle that sits from the back of the head down to the top of the shoulder blade here is pinning onto this shoulder. So if I didn't sit on my hand or hold the bottom of the chair, when I move my neck like this, then my shoulder's going to come up. So hold the chair, and then I want you to turn your head to the opposite side and then look down. Now you should be able to feel this stretch going all the way up the back of the neck, from the back of the shoulder into the back of the neck. And you can just rest your hand on top of your head. You don't pull. I'm just resting. It's just a lever. And now I can really feel that muscle starting to stretch in there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So that's the levator scapular muscle. And it does what it says. It elevates the scapula. So it lifts up the shoulder muscle. So we're constantly doing this. And when we're stressed, we do this all the time, right? So our levator scapulas are constantly getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So make sure that you do it on both sides. And we could go on and on and on and on. Be great to get a nice pec stretch into there too. But I think Julie's actually going to talk about that in her yoga video. Are
Yeah.
you, Julie?
Yep, I'm going to make a yoga video, and just know that this is meant for everybody, not people who have a certain body shape or are of a certain age. It's for everybody. We all can use help with our shoulders. Even if we don't have desk jobs, we can still all use help with our neck and shoulders. So watch for that. It's coming soon, and it'll be fun. It's always fun. All
Okay.
right.
Do your stretches, move your desk around, people.
Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.